No, I'm not a gourmet eater. That would not be but I do love food, and I love food, and I love going out for dinner. I love the whole, especially when you're hungry. It's just really great, isn't it? But I hope that when people go to see this movie, they won't eat beforehand, and they'll book a nice restaurant and go straight there after the movie, and that will, I think, will be a nice whole evening.
I love the story. I think, it's a good book, it's a great book, and then you have, of course, last time you have Oprah and you have Steven Spielberg, you're going to have a good human story. For you, what do you like about her? What do you like about the story overall?
I think overall, I think the message, if you like, of the story is a very important one, that it's important to accept what is different from us and incorporate it into our lives and enjoy it and learn from it. We can all learn from each other, and I think people just do tend to become very closed in their own world, and people are better now than they were 30, 40, 50 years ago, but because of internationalism to a certain extent, but still people can be very closed off, and it's much better to be partners in this life together than sort of antagonistic and contradictory and fighting each other. When these two restaurateurs come together, they both learn from each other. And that's very much the message of the movie. It's not a one-way street. It's not only Madame Mallory who has to learn. It's also Om who has to learn. They're both pig-headed, self-opinionated, stubborn, and they both have to learn.
I was like, there's so much to learn in the world nowadays, regarding diversity. It's still a
Yes,
big lesson to
yes.
learn.
But I think that actually is the history of human life. That human beings for billions of years have been emigrating and moving across the planet. Incredible big immigrations of people. If you imagine, as people feel and know, that human life started in Africa, then imagine all the immigration that must have happened since. So it's something that actually we've been dealing with for billions of years. Sometimes with violence and aggression, and sometimes just creeping up on us. That is the story of human existence. And we all have incredible mixtures of DNAs in us.
Now, you have these two great young actors who see you as inspiration. So what inspires you, and who inspires you?
Well, you see, ironically, I'm inspired by them. Because whenever I love working with young actors, I'm the one who watches them to sort of try and learn from them. Because, actors who are just coming into the profession just come in with an energy and a commitment and an openness and a freshness that's just, I find very inspiring. So I would say that they, that they inspire me. I would go the other way around, actually, professionally.